Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking love and marriage, Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. We are talking because we need to have a conversation. So there's been at least about 5 or 6 content creators who primarily review and discuss things that are happening on and or off the show as it pertains to Love and Marriage Huntsville. And it seems that a certain family is in their feelings and it is upset that, they don't like some of the videos that are out there about them. And, people are getting copyright strikes that frankly don't deserve it. If you have an opinion, and this is why we're not monolithic, people, we don't subscribe to groupthink here. If somebody has an opinion and they have the receipts to back up that opinion, and it's factual information that supports the opinion, why are you trying to strike their channel and get their channel taken down? Oh, because you don't like that your tea's being spilled? You don't like what's being said about you? So you think taking away somebody else's channel is going to stop people from talking about you? When all it's going to do, it's going to put a bigger spotlight on you and try to figure out, okay, what is it that you're covering up? What is it that you are specifically targeting people that you don't want out there? I thought the cast said that Carlos King told them, not to sweat the small stuff, not to give, energy to negativity and all these things, and to brush your shoulders off. Obviously, that's not the case. Obviously, all of you are fans of all of these content creators. But the problem is you're pissed if you're not receiving the praise from these content creators, if you're not being celebrated from these content creators like other cast members are on your show, or you don't have the following, you don't have the support for your business ventures that only come to fruition when filming is in session. So you think attacking these content creators and trying to get their channels taken down is, a sign of authority, a sign of power to try to make stuff happen. Here's the thing, and I always say this. If you don't like people talking about you, if you don't like people saying anything negative about you, why are you on reality TV? Why did you sign up for reality TV when it says in your contract alone, you can't dictate how you're going to be portrayed on the screen? But ultimately, for the most part, all of you have been portrayed pretty much the same all 6 seasons of the show. If you're, still anti-women and a misogynist in season 1, you're still giving off those traits in season 6. If you have been a cheater in season 1, you are still a cheater in season 6. Like I don't understand what you think you're accomplishing, because all you're doing is you're going to increase now the negativity against you. And now people are going to go harder in the paint to look at even more with a, even more of a microscope at what your real tea is, and pull up all your skeletons that you don't want out there, because we obviously aren't going to see it on the show if you're going to be protected by certain people. But this notion where you're just going to attack certain content creators, and I said this from the start. I said this the moment that somebody decided to do a, quote unquote Funky Dineva Awards to specifically utilize that to call out certain content creators that they felt were quote unquote biased, and to put people, out there that they felt were more supportive and more favorable towards them. But it ultimately backfired, because the people who were, I guess, seen more favorable towards them, got shied away from discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville altogether. So again, Why is it that you cannot handle anybody giving any types of critiques? And for the most part, nobody is even insulting you. They're strictly discussing the facts. They're strictly discussing your court cases. They're strictly discussing your alleged cheating. And mainly Martel's side chick really spilled a lot of your guys' tea, and you have zero smoke for her. Zero smoke for her. She went on Tasha K and aired you all out. And you didn't say anything, and you still, supported Martel. But if a content creator says that, oh, we got to strike that channel, we got to take that channel down. No. You can't pick and choose who you want to spill your tea and then try to be a hypocrite and say, oh, well, we're just going to try to get their channel taken away for anybody that's spewing hate out there. No. It doesn't work like that, you guys. It does not work like that. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's not personal. There's not a personal vendetta out to get people. The problem is there's too many crooked people who are on reality TV. So your skeletons are always going to come out. And some of you got on the show specifically to target Mel and Martel's marriage because you didn't want your tea out there. And you had your own family members, season 1, who weren't even on the show, spilling your tea for free on YouTube. So how dare you try to strike other people's channels and go on lives and trying to say the people that you like and the people that you don't like as if it's a popularity contest when all you're doing is increasing the negativity towards yourself. And then you want to get on social media and play victim. Oh, well, they're just being a hater, or they're saying wrong things about me, or I'm going to sue. Seriously, grow up. Grow up. It is 2024. We're standing on business. We're standing in the truth. If you don't like what somebody is saying, you don't have to tune into their channel, you guys. And if you have receipts to refute what somebody is saying, then post them. Then show those receipts. But if you're just going to, be a coward and just report their channel and try to get their channel taken down, that's coward behavior. I'm sorry. Say it with your chest what your issue is. If you have receipts to refute the receipts that are being provided as to why you are a swindler, why you are a scammer, why you are a cheater, why you are a misogynist, then we can have a conversation. But here's the thing, doing this to try to, dictate what, any of the content creators that review and discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville and trying to take their channels down and trying to, think that if you take away a certain fan base or certain people that support certain people from the show, that's going to increase people to like you. That's going to increase people to say positive things about you. It's not. It's going to backfire, and you're going to continue to get called out about it and receive the backlash. But enough is enough, you guys. Enough is enough. You are on a reality show and you decided that you wanted to show your quote-unquote reality. But if your reality is not being aired to us, we have a responsibility to tell the people what it is. But this coward behavior of just reporting channels and trying to get channels taken down and copyright strikes, that's lame behavior. That's lame and cowardly behavior, you guys. Say it with your chest what your issue is. Provide receipts if you have something to refute somebody. But if you don't and it's just noise and you're just jealous because other people are receiving more praise compared to you, other people are receiving more support compared to you, because they're actually a genuine person, because they're actually putting out products, they actually have real businesses, they actually have real events with real event locations, with real speakers, with real agendas that take place, with real philanthropy. None of it's for smoke and mirrors. None of it is just only appearing when filming is in session to make people think that you are more successful than what you truly are.
I don't want to hear it. Because this is your own fault that you're trying to copy and paste other people's ideas and trying to scam the people with zero refunds. That's not on us. We're not doing that. We're not creating fake events and telling people that there's no refunds if there's an issue. And not even giving people an agenda. And, we're, 2 weeks away from this event you're having this month? And there's zero details? People had to call all of the hotels in Atlanta just to find out where this thing was. And even still, that's not even updated on the actual, place to purchase tickets. So how dare you come for these other content creators when your own house is not in order? Nobody would have to call you out and pull up your receipts if you were being transparent. And these relatives who are not on the show, that are desperate to be on the show, that are sabotaging you as well, you need to have a conversation with them that they need to get off social media too, because they're not helping your case. In fact, they are reinforcing the fact of how much of a fraud you are. This notion where people are just going to always like you and always say positive things about you, no matter how much of a horrible person you are, is completely and utterly ridiculous, you guys. There's no such thing. We can't be implementing stan culture when you're a problematic person. We're not just going to ignore all of the red flags about you because, you want to get close to certain people or have access to certain people. It doesn't work that way. It truly does not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you didn't have so many negative things that were associated with you, we wouldn't be having these conversations. But don't take it out on the content creators. We're helping making your show relevant. We're helping your show get views and get renewed for several seasons. Without the fans, without the content creators, who's discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville? So why bite the hand that feeds you? But again, like I said, if you have an issue, why don't you go and do an interview or go on the show and provide the actual receipts to refute what is being said, instead of having these temper tantrums and trying to report channels and get them taken down? Say with your chest the actual truth, with receipts to back it up. But if you're not going to do that, if you're just going to complain and report people and give dissertations on Facebook and Instagram comments, there's nothing. What do you want us to do? Because that's just noise to me. All this, you have all this energy, you have all this time to be in the comments on all these pages that are discussing the show or discussing one of your castmates, and you're okay to be messy and do laughing emojis and like messy comments about your fellow castmates on the show. But the moment we say something about you that have receipts to back it up, that have misspellings on basic ads for events, you want to, throw a tantrum or get another relative that's not even on the show to fight your battles. Grow up. And again, if you don't like negativity, don't be on reality TV. It's that simple. It's not rocket science, people. There is not one reality star that is universally liked across the board. There is always somebody who doesn't like them. And there is always somebody who is trying to expose something about them. No matter how much praise that they receive, no matter how big their fan base is, there's always going to be people who are not going to like you. That is the way of life. But to try to take away other people's channels because you don't like what's being said, but you don't come on any platform or even on the show yourself to refute anything, to provide receipts that refutes anything, you don't have a case. But most people ignore things. or laugh it off and take it for what it is. But if you don't have anything to back anything up, and you just think that just doing this coward stuff is going to move the needle, you've lost your mind. You truly lost your mind. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.